Good day everyone! Today we are going to discuss the Module 4, Applications of Business Analytics. We are going to tackle about the types of analytics, the descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive. In Module 1, we discuss how data becomes business value. We learned that the raw data needs to be extracted from its sources, cleansed, curated, and warehoused to prepare it for analysis. This data can be analyzed in different ways, depending on the problem or situation at hand. They can be leveraged in various ways to optimize business operations. In this module, we will review the three types of commonly used analytics: the descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive. And I am Maria Melanie D. Cuenca, your first presenter. Descriptive analysis is a data-driven benchmarking. This is a data that is used to benchmark and to profile to be able to establish historical trends. It is commonly used analytics by companies. So this is an analysis of data na nakakatulong to describe, show, or summarize data points in a constructive way such that patterns might emerge that fulfill every condition of the data. So based on its meaning, siya yung ginagamit ng mga companies to be able to describe and analyze the business existing data. So para ma-picture nila kung ano ang nangyari sa past or kung ano ang nangyayari sa present ng isang existing business. So dito, ina-apply ang descriptive statistics and other mining techniques para mas accessible yung data sa members ng organization. When we say accessible, mas madaling maiintindihan at mauunawaan ng mga members of organization. So, sino-sino nga ba ang members ng isang organization? So, ito yung mga investors, shareholders, marketing executives, and sales manager. Kasi, di ba, based dun sa meaning kanina, ang descriptive analysis, siya yung nagko-collect and nagsasummary ng informations or data na nag-gather ng isang company or isang tao. Tapos, ang descriptive statistics naman, siya yung nag-a-analyze ng informations. So, kaya siya ginagamit para mas madaling maintindihan ng members ng organization yung analysis. Also, by the use of descriptive analytics, ma-identify din natin yung strength and weaknesses ng isang company. And also, nagpo-provide din ito ng insight about customer behavior. So, the most common product of descriptive analysis is a report with visual statistical aids.
Number 2 is predictive analytics, data-driven prediction. Now that we already know how the data looks like, we can now understand the relationships in the data. Once we know the relationships inside the data, we can make predictions and forecasts by feeding new data into the predictive model. Predictive analytics. So, sinasagot nito yung question na what will happen next. Ito yung type ng analytics kung saan gumagamit ng past or ng historical data. And yung past data na yon is ina-analyze siya to create estimates to what will happen next. Ginagamitan din ito ng statistical, modeling, artificial intelligence, and machine learning techniques to create prediction about the future or to suggest actions to take for optimal outcomes. Ang result ng predictive analytics is not always accurate. Hindi niya sasabihin exactly what will happen, but it will tell you what might happen in the future. Sa business, ginagamitan ng predictive models para mas maintindihan yung mga future behavior and makagawa ng decisions based on actual data rather than the gut feelings. For example, Amazon. Ang Amazon may mga algorithm sila. Ano nga ba pag sinabi nating algorithm? Ito yung mga rules na kailangang i-followed in calculations. So, Amazon has a algorithm para ma-predict kung ano yung gustong makita ng customers nila or yung gustong bilhin, which is based on the customers' past purchases. Nakikita rin nila dito yung mga items na tinitingnan na ng customers pero di naman binibili, or yung mga items na na-view nga ng customers pero hindi rin naman nilagay sa cart. So, ayun, kumukuha sila doon ng mga information to show you similar items that you might be interested to buy.
The third and the last type of analytics is prescriptive analytics. Prescriptive, data-driven recommendation. It involves providing advice on what action can be taken given the predictions about the future and what drives the future. Prescriptive analytics ay isang method of analytics that analyze data to answer the question, what should be done? So this type of analytics ay naglalarawan sa pamamagitan ng mga techniques such as graph analysis, simulation, complex, event processing, neural networks, recommendation engines, heuristics, and machine learning. This is the most difficult level to achieve, kung saan ang prescriptive analytics ay nagagather or nangangalap ng data mula sa iba't ibang description at predictive na mapagkukunan para sa mga modelo nito. At beside this prescriptive analytics, masusukat nito ang mga epekto ng isang desisyon batay sa iba't ibang posibleng mga sitwasyon in the future. The example of predictive analytics is Google's self-driving car, Waymo. This vehicle makes millions of calculations on every trip na makakatulong sa isang sasakyan na mag-decide kung when and where to turn, whether to slow down or speed up, and when to change lanes. The same decisions as human driver makes behind the wheels. So, balikan natin yung tatlong types of analytics. Kung saan, yung una, descriptive analytics tells you what happened in the past. Predictive analytics predicts what is most likely to happen in the future. And prescriptive analytics naman is to recommend actions you can take to affect those outcomes.
Business analytics is the process by which businesses use statistical method and technologies for analyzing data in order to gain insight and improve their strategic decision making. There are three types of analytics that businesses use to derive their decision making: descriptive analytic, predictive analytic, and prescriptive analytic. What is the purpose? Descriptive analytics is to benchmarking and to profile data to make sense of historical trends, meaning descriptive analytics is analysis of historical data using two key methods: data aggregation and data mining, which are used to uncover trends and patterns. Descriptive analytics is not used to draw inference or make prediction about the future from its finding. Rather, it is concerned with representing what has happened in the past. Number 2. Predictive analytics. Find relationship in data to understand what future and prepare for it. Predictive analytics is more advanced method of data analysis that uses probabilities to make assessment of what could happen in the future. Number 3. Prescriptive analytics. Assessing the future and prescribing action to optimize business operation. Like descriptive analytics, prescriptive analytics use data mining. However, it also uses statistical modeling and machine learning techniques to identify the likelihood of future outcome based on historical data. To make prediction, machine learning algorithm takes existing data and attempt to fill in the missing data with the best possible guesses. Question that we need to answer. In predictive analytics, what happened in the past? And predictive analytics, what will happen in the future. Prescriptive analytics, what will happen in the future. Why it will happen, what action can be taken to take advantage of the prediction. The example of every types of analytics is in descriptive analytics, historical trends in production and inventory, sale, customer, and financial. And predictive analytics, forecasting consumption patterns, demand for input from the inventory levels. And the last one is prescriptive analytics, optimizing production, inventories, and deliveries.
Applications of business analytics in finance. Now that we are familiar with the types of analytics, let us look at the applications of business analytics in finance industry. Application of business analytics. It will help you make an important decisions for your business, like pagpapasya sa halaga ng pera na gagamitin mo, kung sino yung mga target customers mo sa business mo. You can use business analytics to start a new business, grow your business, analyze the current trends, and create business strategies. And you can apply it to finance, marketing, management, HRM, and CRM, and manufacturing. An example of descriptive analysis in finance is using analytics in reporting financial results from gathering financial inputs from different sources, cleansing it to reporting. Descriptive analytics. Ito yung most common form of analytics na mga companies na ginagamit. Ina-examination ang mga data. Nakakatulong to sa company para mas maintindihan nila kung ano yung mga napapanahon na nangyayari. Then saka sila magpo-produce ng mga reports.
Predictive analytics. It is a branch of advanced analytics wherein napipredict dito yung mga hindi pa natutukoy na mangyayari in the future. This predictive analytics uses many techniques from the data mining, statistics, modeling, machine, and learning and artificial intelligence para ma-analyze yung mga hindi current data para makagawa ng prediction for the future. Itong predictive analytics is ginagamit yung past data para ma-identify yung magiging future outcomes. So why predictive analytics important? Because it helps organization to help solve difficult problems and mga uncover new opportunities katulad ng una yung detecting fraud. This can improve pattern detection and nakapag-prevent ng criminal behavior. Optimizing marketing campaigns. Ginagamit yung mga predictive analytics para mag-gather yung customer responses and purchases as well as nakapag-promote din ng cross-sell opportunities. Nakatulong ang predictive models para maka-attract, maka-retain, at makapagpalago ng business yung number ng customers nila. Improving operations. Maraming companies are using the predictive models to predict inventory and manage resources. While yung prescriptive analytics naman is also a form of advanced analytics which examines the data or to answer the questions like what happened and why something happened. Nakakatulong ito sa isang business para makagawa ng magandang idea through examining the raw data. Prescriptive analytics paired with the predictive analytics na gumagamit ng information to determine the near-term result. There are 6 applications of business analytics with example. The first one is finance. Business analytics is the most important part of the finance sector. Data scientists are high investment banking, portfolio management, financial planning, budgeting, forecasting, and etc. For example, companies these days have a large amount of financial data. Use of intelligence business analytics tools can help use this data to determine the product prices. Also, on the basis of historical information, business analysts can study the trends of performance of a particular stock, advise to client whether to retain it or sell it. The second one is marketing. Studying buying patterns patterns of consumer behavior. Analyzing trends na tulong ng mga pag-identify ng target audience saka ng mga advertising technique that can make an appeal to the consumers and predict the supply requirements. For example, use business analytics to gauge the effectiveness and impact of a marketing strategy on the customers. Data can be used to build a loyal customers by giving them exactly what they want per their specifications. Pangatlo naman is HR professional. Ginagamit ng mga data para makahanap pa ng other information about educational background of high-performing candidates, employee attrition rate, number of years of service of employees, age, gender, and etc. This information is a really big part of hiring an employee. For example, HR manager can predict the employee retention rate on the basis of data given by business analytics. Ang pang-apat naman ay manufacturing. Business analytics can help you in the supply chain management, inventory management, measure performance of targets, risk mitigation plans, improve efficiency in the basis of product data. For example, the manager wants information on the performance of machinery which has been used past 10 years. The historical data will help evaluate the performance of machinery and decide whether cost of maintaining the machine will exceed the cost of buying new machinery. Panglima naman ay credit card companies. Credit card transactions of customer can be determined many factors. Financial health, lifestyle, preference of purchases, behavioral trends, etc. For example, credit card companies can help the retail sector by locating the target audience. According to the transactional reports, retail companies can predict the choices of the consumers, their spending pattern, preferences over the buying competitors' products. These historicals as well as real-time information help them direct their marketing strategies in such a way that it hits dart and reaches the right audience. Apart from the mentioned, business analytics is useful in a variety of fields such as fraud detection, healthcare, defense, and sales, to name a few. Data can be an effective instrument for promoting your brand in the marketplace. You can use business analytics to take advantage of this opportunity and make better business decisions. The last one is CRM. Business analytics helps one analyze the key performance indicators, which further helps in decision making and makes strategies to boost the relationship with consumers. The demographics and data about the socio-economic factors, purchasing patterns, lifestyle are important to CRM department. For example, the company wants to improve its services in a particular geographical segment. With data analytics, one can predict the consumer preferences in the particular segment, what appeals to them, and accordingly improve relations with customers.